guys, and welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Kels. This video is a story time, but before the story time, we gotta get, because this is just one of those stories where I need to sip my tea while I drink. Okay?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's what I'm about to do. Sip my tea. I'm smacked. Y'all heard what I said, right? I said I need to sip my tea while I drink. Sip my tea while I talk. But here we go. Anywho. This story time is about a story of 3 friends named Tamaya, Kelsia, and Ari. Okay? 3 friends. We're not best friends, no. But we're friends. And it's just us. We all got other side friends. But it's just us at the end of the day. Everybody always got side friends. Friends that, if I want to have a good time and none of my real friends want to go out with me, I hit this one friend up. She always got plans. I think I done told y'all something like this in my other video. Everybody got that friend out, I fake want to go to church today. Let me hit this friend up to come with me. We all got a friend. We got friends for different occasions, Different people have different vibes. They bring out, a different side of you. But anywho, like I said, this is a story of 3 friends. So now, the title is We Fell Out Over a Boy. Yes, we did. And this boy he wasn't homeless, but damn, he was goddamn near on the verge of being homeless. But before I get into the story, these are my lashes, once again, mine. No one else's, but mine. Anywho, and if y'all don't believe me, I just be taking them out, putting them on, and just leaving these little packages all over the place. But yeah, mine. Go shop Minx with a K. Why are you not shopping Minx with a K? Something is wrong with you. Anywho, before I get into the story, sip number 1. Ew, I hate Casamigos. But yeah, so I met Ari freshman year. This is when I was going to the law school downtown. I was going to some school. It was called Urban Assembly School for Law and Justice. And some of y'all be in the comments like, yo, you talk real fast. Where you from? I'm from New York, okay? I'm getting real tired of everybody. Like, where you from? Yo, where your accent? You sound like Nikki. I sound like Nikki because we from the same state. We talk the same. We all talk the same out here, bro. You could put me next to some nigga and we probably sound like because we all talk the same. Anywho, back to the story. So I met Ari freshman year. We was never that close. It was how we was when me and her and Tamaya were friends. But she was cool people. So I see her in the hallway, stay with her, we in the lunchroom, we chilled each other for 5-10 minutes. We go back to our own friends. It was one of those type of things. And then it's always like that in high school because it's older kids, they want to hang out with the younger kids, but they never really want to be seen hanging out with the younger kids. It's just weird. I was never like that though. The older kids that I hung out with, they didn't care. I'm walking up and down the hallways with them. They see me in the hallways. They're like, yo, Kelsia, come here. But some of them be like, you a freshman and I'm a sophomore and I'm already getting enough heat as it is. I don't want to be seen with y'all. Some people really like that, She wasn't like that though. She was cool people. Like I said, walking the halls together. We go downtown. I don't know about other states, but like I said, this is New York. But downtown Brooklyn, it's everything. It's a big shopping center. It's a movie theater. It's mad fast food restaurants. It's everything. It's a mall within itself, but it's outside. It's not an actual mall, but it's outside. It's a strip. I know in other states when you go to a mall, it's the mall isn't really how it is out here, where it's a big building and we walk in, there's multiple stores. But some of y'all have y'all have the big building with the multiple stores, and then y'all also have the strips and stuff. So what we would call that is a strip, with just mad stores and stuff. They're the Gap, Zoomies, they had Panda Express, Models, H&M, Forever 21, Macy's. We had everything on that strip. So we would all be outside after school chilling or whatever. Then I transferred out of that school. After I left that school, everybody in my life just so happen to know each other. Like, when I be telling y'all stories, and I just be thinking to myself, like, yo, everybody that I've ever encountered, or like on my way to where I am right now, and to the people that I have right now, like, you know, they all know each other. Like, along the lines, they have met, or they know each other before me. Like, it's just like, wow, it's really a small world. Anywho, but yeah, so I transferred out that school, went to another school. This is when I started going to the school in Coney Island or whatever. Cool. That's when I met L and S. When I met L and S, L was beefing with Tamaya. Like, Tamaya, the girl from the stripper story, that's Tamaya. Her name is Tamaya. Tamaya and Leona, the girl that I fought, my ex-best friend that I fought, they had beef with each other already. But it was on some, like, they was beefing over Leona's boyfriend at the moment, or whatever the case may be. And that was because, like I told y'all, he was toxic. And whenever him and Leona broke up, he would go to Tamaya. And, you know, females, of course, me and my nigga break up, and he always wanted you. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad at my man, but I'm also gonna be mad at you. It don't got nothing to do with you, honestly, but I'm still just gonna be mad at you because, you know, that's female logic. Females are stupid. Y'all think, y'all. Now, I'm saying y'all because I don't think like this at all. If my man is fucking around with somebody else, and that's my man's problem, me and my man. Only time you get involved with the other person is if, you know, you a friend with the person or something like that. But if they your enemy, or you just know them and they don't, like, for me, you're not friends with them, they don't owe you no loyalty. I be telling females that. If you're not friends with somebody, then your man is up for grabs. Relationship status is off the table. It don't matter. Single in a relationship, no nothing. If I'm not your friend, then your man is up for grabs. And that's just that. I'm gonna drink to that one. Anywho. But yeah. So, now it's me, L, and S. And that was cool or whatever. You know, we had that little situation. I stopped talking to L. Me and S was still close. Then me and S stopped talking like a year or two later or whatever. Cool, that was that. After all that, Tamaya had reached out, and this time me and Tamaya became friends. Tamaya reached out, and she was just like, yo, the beef with Leona had nothing to do with you and Shanice, and I respect y'all, because me, Shanice, and Tamaya was friends at one point in time. Like, all three of us was cool at one point in time, or whatever. Of course, Shanice was my best friend, and Tamaya was just like a friend or whatever. But she was cool. Both of us ended up becoming cool with Tamaya, because it was just like, we don't bangs with L no more. L is out here friending the people that we don't fuck with, and that's cool for her. But in all honesty, we never had no beef with Tamaya. Even when L and Tamaya used to go back at it, like, we never really said nothing to Tamaya, because, yo, like, this don't got nothing to do with us. The only time we would ever get involved, and Tamaya could vouch on that, the only time we would ever get involved in her and Leona arguments is if she had one of her little friends come in and say something smart or something like that. That's when it's like, all right, yeah, we're not gonna do that, because still my friend. Like, y'all gonna argue over him, that's y'all. Why would we get into an argument over a nigga that we're not fucking? Neither of us is. That's why me and S never really said nothing, because it's like, yo, bro, they're fucking him, we're not. We just don't got nothing to say on this situation right now. He gonna do him or whatever. And yeah, that was pretty much the whole situation. Like, when L and Tamaya was beefing, that was the whole thing. The whole scenery. We played the sidelines when she needed backup. So Tamaya came, she hit us up. She was like, oh, problems really wasn't between you and S, and if y'all are willing to be mature, I'm willing to be mature. Because this was around the time where L boyfriend was sneak texting her or whatever, and they had like some type, it wasn't like they was back together, like Tamaya and him was back together, nothing, no. But they had like a little friendship, excuse me, like a sneak friendship or whatever, you know. So she was just like, okay, well, since that's the case, I'm gonna be around, and I don't want it to be no problems between y'all when I'm around, stuff like shit like that. Like, I mean, it was cordial. Then I had posted a status one day, and I was like, I said, oh yeah, who know how to braid, but I need somebody that like could catch my hair, because I just cut it. I had just did it wasn't even a pixie cut. It was the auntie hairstyle where it was, you know, I think I showed y'all, but I don't put a picture if I can find it. It was like, you know, I had like the little swoop, and in the back of my head was finger waves. So it was now growing in, and I'm like, yo, I need somebody that could really catch hair. Like, I'm even, like, I'll pay. I don't care. I just don't want to go to the Africans because I don't want them to eat away the little pieces of hair that I have, but I need somebody that's able to catch the type of hair that I have. Like, you know what I mean. She commented, she was like, I'm down, I'll do it for free. I could get it, of course, no problem. I'm like, heard. She pulled up to my house, and then from there, we was talking that whole time she was doing my hair, because I didn't want to sit there in awkward silence, so we was talking, we was vibing or whatever. And then somebody told Leona that Tamaya was braiding my hair, so Leona went live about me and Tamaya, and she was like, oh, I want to fight Tamaya, because this is after me and Leona had already fought, so she already knew. Don't come to me with none of that crazy shit, because we could definitely do that again. As long as you want to pull it back up to my building, because I'm about to fight you outside in the cold. It's winter. That's what she wanted to do. Fight outside in the cold. Anywho, so she starts arguing with Tamaya. She's like, oh, I want to fight. Pull up to my crib. Tamaya's like, bro, I'm right around the corner. You can walk down the block and come fight in her building. We cannot fight in your house. Like, you telling me to come to your house for? We can't fight in your house. So come to her building. We can fight in her building. Like, she never came. That was that. Then I ended up moving from where I was living in Flatbush, because I told you I lived right around the corner from L. So I ended up moving from there, and I moved to Brownsville, where I'm at right now. And when I moved here, found out that Ari, the same girl from freshman year, lived right there, and Ari and Tamaya was friends. So shoot, we all started linking up. Ari lived right around, like, Ari lives on my corner. Like, not right around the corner, but she lives on my corner. Like, you know? So, of course, that's perfect. I just moved over here. I don't know nobody over here. Besides the one person that I knew since freshman year. Finally, boom, a friend. I could drink to that. I thought I had a friend. I'm going to just drink to everything right now. But I'm going to drink to that because I thought I had a real friend. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you. Ugh. Anywho, so we was close as hell, like every day. Well, not every day, because Tamaya, she's still in foster care. I don't know why I'm about to hold my tongue. She's still in foster care. She's 20-something years old, and she's still in foster care. It's not my business. I don't really mix, but we couldn't see her every day. But that never stopped me and Ari. Me and Ari was like, you know what? She missing out. Her being all the way in Queens, because that's what her foster house was at the moment. She was living in Queens, and it's not the end of the world, because it's not like an hour and a half drive. Some parts is, but like where she was at was like a 30-minute drive. But that was just like, nobody's about to pay $50-$60 for a cab twice. That's $120 a day for you to just chill with us. And that's a lot of bread. Like, for me, just come on your days off or come when you can, and we'll just chill. Like that's how we was with Tamaya. But me and Ari was like every day. We didn't care. So me and Ari was building our own little, you know, her and Tamaya was already close. Me and her was like, we was cordial, like, we wouldn't say cordial because we was friends. Like, we was friends on Facebook. Like, we never lost contact. We was friends, don't get me wrong, like, feel me? But we just wasn't as close as her and Tamaya. So we took that time to build our own little vibe with each other. We started, like, if I was going to the store, I'd call her, like, well, come to the store with me. Let's go, da-da. She was going on, like, shopping areas by my house. I wouldn't give her locations because I currently still live here or whatever. But, yeah. Like, the shopping areas by our house, she'd be like, yo, come with me, we out. I'd be like, I bet we out. Oh, vice versa. I help, like, I'm about to go, da-da-da, come with me, we out. And we're going, like, it don't matter. And then we go to Six Flags together. We do all types of fun stuff together. Like, we was close. I mean, it was her mom's birthday. I went to her house on her mom's birthday. It's a picture up there on my wall from that night, that her birthday or whatever. I'm gonna put them, all the stuff that I have, I'm gonna put them in there. We used to go to parties together every weekend. Like, we was lit. Like, we was fun. Like, it was so fun. Like, I thought, I'm gonna drink to that one more time again. I really thought I found a friend. Like, I really did. I really thought I found a friend, y'all. Like, and it's like, I'm so tired of making friends with people, and the shit don't go nowhere because it's just so pointless. Like, my boyfriend be like, oh, go out, do something with your friends, and I really want to. I just don't have no friends. Like, it's sad. But I ain't gonna get into that on YouTube. Y'all might look at me and think, oh yeah, she capping. She got a few. I have one friend. Her name is Sapphire. I go to her house almost every day, and I'll be on her crib. We just be smoking, we be chilling. Sapphire's been my friend since we was in 5th grade. Like, we done argued with each other. We done fell out for a few weeks. Started talking to each other again. We almost fought mad times, but we always bounced back. This been my friend since 5th grade. Like, her little sister's like a little sister to me. Like, for me, That's family. I be telling my boyfriend, like, he be like, oh, you got Sapphire. He dead be like singing her name, or that's how you know she's the only friend. Like, he know her name. Like, I mean, he like never seen her in person. Don't even know what her Facebook name is, but he knows her name because that's the only friend I got. But anywho, he be like, yo, go chill with Sapphy. I'm like, I'm gonna give her some space. You know, people do need their space. But yeah, I really thought I found a friend. Like, I thought me and Ari, because Tamaya wouldn't really come to the parties with us, but me and Ari would go every weekend. We'd go, quarantine and all, we be partying. We don't care, mask on, we partying. But yo, it was just too much. Like, it was lit. It was so much. I don't think I can tell y'all everything that we did. Like I told you, it was parties every weekend. We was going to Six Flags. Sometimes we just chill on her steps. Like the day of the car accident, when I told you I went to my friend's house that lived right around the corner, I went to her house. Like, she's the one that brought me the food. She was right with me before the car accident and right with me after the car accident. Like, I didn't care. Like, I did not feel like going home. I still have PTSD over that car accident. Like, the car is going too fast. I get mad scared. I start jumping, and like, if I hear tires screech, I get flashbacks. Like, it's crazy, and that's part of the reason why I didn't want to go home. Like, I was scared. My adrenaline was pumping, but I was scared. Like, I didn't want to go home. So I went to her house. Like, that's how real of a friend. Like, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm at her house, and we sitting on the steps smoking, drinking, twerking. Like, regular summer night shit, but it wasn't a regular summer night, if you know what I mean. But this was a good friend, y'all. Like, feel me? And so eventually she ended up putting me onto this boy or whatever, and I'm not gonna say no names, but anywho, she put me onto this boy, and I knew him already though. Like, before her putting me onto him, I knew him. He been trying to talk to me before she you know, but she put the word in for him, and I was like, you know, fuck it, this her friend, let me give it a chance. I know he not gonna do nothing stupid, knowing that his friend just broke her neck for him, feel me? So me and him, we talking or whatever, we texting, we linked now we linked, we chilling. It's the first link. We chilling in my crib, smoking. He leave. He come back again the next day, chilling, smoking. He leave. Then the third day came, and this was time for now. Me and Tamaya was supposed to go somewhere, so Tamaya was here that night, and we was just sitting. All 3 of us was in the room. We was just sitting here. We was sitting down. We was talking, and then he brought up Ari or whatever, and was like some shit, like some shit. Like, he was saying something. I don't even remember what he was saying to the extent, but I know he brought her up, and like, he was talking about her. Like, it wasn't like he was talking bad about her, but he was talking about her. Like, nobody brought her up but him. Like, he brought her up. He made her the topic of the conversation. He started saying some shit or whatever. So now we just talking about her. Like, this is her friend as well. Like, we're her friend, and this is her friend as well. Like, he know just about as much as we know about her. Like, you know, she'll call him every week to put him on about shit that, like, her new booze. Like, she would put him on the shit, and we all knew that. Like, me and Tamaya, we already knew that. Like, we knew, like, he was, like, if he was a female, he would have been one of us to her. Like, you know, cool. So we just sitting and we talking, like, we're not talking bad about her. Keep in mind, like I said, we're not talking bad about her at all, like, at all. So we just talking like regular, and he said something like about the pretty friend and the ugly friend, and we was like, this is what we said word for word, and it's like he went back and told her something completely different. We said Ari isn't ugly, she's just the friend that you gotta gas the most because she has no self-confidence. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with saying that. It's not like I'm calling her ugly. I'm just saying she's the one that, you know, you got that one friend and you got an imp. Because, you know, in their head, they might just be thinking like, yo, I'm ugly. I'm this, that, and I'm not pretty enough. I'm not like my other friends. Or I'm not like this girl. I'm not like, you know, they're insecure. Like, she has insecurities. And we're females. We are her female friends. So we're gonna know that. You being a nigga, you might not know that. She might not tell you like, yo, I feel ugly all day long. Like, she might not tell you shit like that, but us as her female friend, she's gonna tell us things that she wouldn't tell you. So we're like, oh yeah, she not ugly, but she just the friend that we gotta amp up the most, because we gotta make sure her confidence is up there. We gotta boost her. Like, you know, it's nothing wrong with that. Once again, like, I'm a real bitch. I don't hold my tongue for nothing. Like, if it's gotta be said, then it's gonna be said. Simple. Anywho, he went back and told her that we said something about her being an ugly friend and we be having to gas her head and some shit like that. Like, I don't know I'm gonna tell y'all why he did that, but like I don't know what he thought. Like for me, I'm not scared of nobody. And then on top of that, he went back and was like, oh, how we called her a hoe. That's not what we said. What we said was, well, I wouldn't say we, because Tamaya's a little rude, like I told y'all. So she's blunt and outspoken. So she was like how Ari's fast. Like, you know, she's a fast girl. Like, she doesn't take her time with men. That's what she was trying to say. And I was saying something along those lines because it's not a lie. It's not a lie. But I was just like, you know, she was got a sneaky link. Like, that's what I said. All I said was she was got a sneaky link. I didn't say a new sneaky link, a different sneaky link. She always got a sneaky link, though. That we all know that one friend. You all got that one friend, bro. I'm not bugging, bro, at all. We all got that one friend that always got a sneaky link, bro. It's okay to be that whole friend. We all need a whole friend out the group. We need a whole friend, a quiet friend, a loud friend, a staticky friend. You know, we all need friends in the group. You know, we all can't have the same motherfucking personality, nigga. No, we need different personalities, and she was just the fast one. Like, she wasn't fast because according to her, this was all people that she knew. So you just, anywho, that's not my business. But it wasn't like we was saying it in a bad way, because once again, it's also somebody that knows her, somebody that would call her and she'd be like, oh, I'm with a different person, or I'm with so-and-so, or I'm laid up with, like, she wouldn't lie to him. So it's like we're having a regular conversation. And I get it, she wasn't there, so we shouldn't have indulged in the conversation. But it's not like we're talking bad about her, because I'm pretty sure people talk about me when I'm not around. And talk about me good, bad, it don't matter. They're gonna talk. Like, if somebody bring you up and you happen to be the topic of the conversation, then you're the topic of the conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. I hate when people be like, oh, why you talking about me? Da-da-da. You're the topic of the conversation for right now, and that's that. Like, we're talking about you. Somebody said something, we spoke about it, and that's that. That's it. You're not Queen Latifah. You're not the Queen of England. Calm down. You're not nothing. You're just the topic of the conversation. And the conversation is what? The conversation is over. So now your time is played out. Your time is over. That's it. Anyway, back to my little story. So, yeah. He went back and said that we said she was a hoe. Cool. I don't care. I admitted to that. When me and him was arguing, I said, okay, so what, Ari? I've called you words to your face, bro. Like, if you felt a type of way over that, then that's crazy. Because I've called you, like, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all know I got the screenshots and everything, so I'm going to put that in there. But I'm like, girl, I've called you worse to your face, bro. All I said was, like, for me, like, I didn't even say ho, like, none of that. Like, I just said it was easy, it was fast. Like, that's it. Cool. But you could, you know, somebody that already know. First of all, this man that knows more your sex partners than me, and you mad at me? What? Yeah, I hear my head do that. But what? He know more people? Anywho. But that's not my business. So then it was like regular shit, like, feel me? But here's why he did that now. Now after, because this is like I told y'all, that's just what him and somebody was talking about that day. That link, he was here or whatever. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Feel me? So, yeah. He gets home. Me and Tamara we gotta go the next morning. He sends me like a message between him and his landlord or whatever. And now him and his landlord, they're talking, and his landlord was like, I've already extended, like, you know, more than enough. You have to pay your rent now. Like, and he was renting a bedroom or whatever. His landlord was like, you gotta pay your rent, like, you know. And he was just like, I got you. I'm gonna pay it soon. Just give me some time. Like, I need some time. My mom took all my money. That's basically what he was telling me. Like, his mom took all his money. She cleaned out the account because they had a joint account. She cleaned out his account, took everything. All his rent money was in the account. She took it all. His father was not trying to help him out. Him and his father was arguing because him and his mother was arguing or whatever. You know, he has nowhere to go. Like, he has no family, you know, nothing. And I tell her, I go to Ari now, and because the only reason why I tell her this is because he's asking me to help pay his rent, and I've been 18 all of like 2 minutes, and he's asking me to help. I live in my mother's house for free. How can I afford to help you pay your rent? And this is before I was getting a bag from YouTube. This is before anything. Like, this is right in the middle of the pandemic, when the pandemic was hitting hard. I wasn't even collecting unemployment at the moment. Like, you know, like, I wasn't stacking my bread yet. Like, I had bread, but I did not have fucking 5 bands to help you pay your fucking rent, nigga. Is you fucking stupid, nigga? You dumb? Then on top of that, he's gonna ask me to ask my mother for money and tell my mother that he's gonna pay her back. You what? Anywho, so now I'm gassing it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna ask her, see what she's saying. I'm not gonna fucking ask her shit, nigga. You fucking stupid. Anywho, I go to Ari now and I text her and I'm like, yo, bro, like, feel me? Like, why did you put me on to somebody that was homeless? Like, you know, like, not homeless yet. He was damn near on the verge of being homeless. His landlord was about to kick him out. Like, fuck. Anywho, that was that. But yeah, I told her, I'm like, why would you put me on to somebody that was homeless? Because this was right around the time when Shanice and all of that thing, like, I was just getting over all of that. Like, I was finally, you know, getting over it. Like, this is before I even made the Best Friend from Hell story time. Like, I was now finally, you know, like, feeling like I could move on from that. It wasn't a relationship breakup, but it was a best friend breakup. And we was best friends for a few years. We had matching tattoos together, and she was living with me for almost a year and some change. So, like, you know, that was hard for me. It was like, damn, bitch, you was like my sister. I still love her, though. Like, honestly, like, people be like, oh, would you ever be her friend again? Honestly, I would never be her friend again. But if you see this, I know, because she would still be watching my YouTube videos and shit like that. Like, if she might fuck around and see this, but that I still, like, still got love for you. It's no love lost. Like, just can't ever be your friend again. And I guess that's how I know I'm maturing, because I don't hate you no more. But anywho, back to my story. So, yeah, I'm telling her, like, why would you do that? Like, why would you put me on to somebody that, you know, he's about to feed off of me. Like, he's like a leash. He's about to suck onto me and just drain all my blood. Like, basically, that's the type of time he was on. Like, he's about to use me like everybody else, basically, because you're my friend, bro. You know, I just got over some shit like this. Like, I had my boyfriend staying with me. I had my best friend staying with me. I had my boyfriend friend staying with me. My best friend boyfriend. Like, you know, it was like a lot going on. And I was just vulnerable. And you're going to put me in a situation where somebody could take advantage of me all over again and my kindness. So I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you put me on to somebody that was homeless? Basically, I don't care how that sounds on YouTube. I don't care how y'all look at me. In my head, I was just not, and I'm still not, and I don't think I'm ever going to be in the mind space where I can have somebody use me to survive. Because it's just like, I'm surviving on my own. And I don't mess with nobody younger than me. I don't fuck with people younger than me. I've always been the youngest friend. I tell you that all the time. I've always been the youngest friend. Like, you know? So, like, it's just like, I don't think in my life I will ever let anybody use me like that, the way I was used before in my life, ever. I'm never gonna be that nice again, because it was just like, y'all really shitted on me. Everybody, everyone, not just Shanice, not just the people that I like stay with me. It's like everybody that I've been nice to and opened my whole heart to has shitted on me. So I'm just like, you know, Kelsey, just take your time with it. Everybody don't need you. They might want you, but you're not a necessity. They don't need you. So they can always drop you when they want. That's what I tell myself. I tell myself people can just always drop you when they want to. So just be cautious of what you know, the energy you give out. Everybody needs to be, like, cautious with their energy. You need to be cautious with your energy, your time, and your love. You need to be cautious with who you give it to, who you share it with, and who you spread your love with. Like, you know, it's your body, and your body is a temple. Like, fuck all that. Your body is a temple. And that's that. You need to worship it, bitch. Anywho, take a sip. That was a big ass gulp. Anywho, I forgot where I was at. But yeah, I'm telling her, like, why would you put me on him? So, I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I stopped talking to him. Like, man, I stopped talking to him. Like, I came off. I was like, you know what? This is not for me. Like, I told him, like, I'm not in a position to be taking care of nobody right now. And I just got myself together. And I feel like I can't get you together just yet. So you need this. I didn't say stay away from me, but basically, like, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm not completely whole yet, and I don't need you trying to take advantage of that. So just give me some time. Like, back up off me and leave me alone. Like, I wasn't that rude. Like, back up off me. But you know, that's basically what I was saying. Like, I'm not ready yet, and you look like you're trying to take advantage of me, and I don't fucking need that right now. So back the fuck up. But yeah, that was that. So I don't know what happened. I guess he was mad because I no longer showed an interest in him, and I no longer, like, you know, wanted to pursue the talking stage with him and, you know, build it. So he went back and, oh no, this is what happened. Ari went live, and Tamaya went live, and I'm like, Ari, this is how I ended up telling her. This is how I ended up telling her about putting me on the, you know, the nigga that was homeless. Tamaya went live. I was under it. Me and Ari was both under it. We all talking to each other. Me, Ari, and Tamaya, we talking to each other through her live or whatever. And I'm like, Ari, why the fuck you put me on a nigga that was homeless? She's like, who? And I'm like, da 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 da. He was telling me, and he asked me this, da da da. And then Tamaya live don't flick. She had like 4, 5, 6 viewers max. So me and Ari was 2 of the viewers. So, you know, I'm just talking. Like, I don't care. And I guess he saw it, but Tamaya deleted the live. So I don't know if he was, like, you know, praying, or if, you know how Facebook you could join without seeing that, you know, showing that you joined or whatever. You could just watch from the sideline. So I don't know if that's what he was doing, but I guess he seen it, he heard. So he went back and decided, fuck that, I'm gonna lie to her and tell her. He went back to Ari and he was like, yo, these are not your real friends. This is why they're not your real friends, XYZ. And he started twisting everything that was said that night that he was here. And me and Tamaya, we arguing with Ari now, because it's like, yo, bro, I'm showing you. Like, now I'm texting him, and I'm like, why are you lying to her? Like, why are you doing that? Like, for me, like, you know, that's not what we said. And, you know, if this is what we did say, that is not at all how we meant it. And we made it clear, like, that's not how we meant it. So he was just like, he was just laughing, like, LOL, you want to be talking about me on Facebook, Karma's a bitch. Like, he was just basically like, oh, this is your payback for telling them that I'm homeless. Like, basically type shit. I'm like, oh, you were lame. Like, you corny. That's so, I told him, like, you bitch made, bro. That was a bitch made ass move. Like, you mad because I don't want to help you pay your rent, basically. That's what you're mad over, bro. And that's corny. Like, that's bitch made, bro. It's not like I was on live and I said no names, bro, because no names was said, bro. I'm like, Ari, I told Ari, I'm like, yo, bro, why would you put me on to somebody that was homeless? And she like, who did I put you on to that was homeless? I'm like, the only person you put me on to. So obviously she knew who I was talking about, but he knew who I was talking about as well, because I mean, I'm talking about you, but the whole world don't know I'm talking about you. It was just like, feel me? So then me, Ari, and Tamaya now, we're all arguing, and she's just like, oh, yeah, bitches is fake. She had her other friends text me. This is how it started. She had her other friends text me like, oh, you a fake ass bitch. Don't Jack Ari's your friend. You mad fake. All this extra shit. So I texted Ari. I'm like, yo, do we have a problem? She like, I don't know. Do we? She on some weird shit. I'm like, bitch, fuck is you talking about? I don't know. Do we have a problem? Yes or no? Like, what's the issue? Like, what's up? She's beating around the bush. Me and her friend arguing. She playing like she don't know nothing that her friend talking about. I'm like, yo, bitch, real shit, don't make me come around the corner and smack the fuck out of you. Cause now I was getting tight. I'm like, yo, bro, don't make me do that, bro. You live right on the corner, bro. Don't make me come to your house and make a show for nothing, bro. You got bitches texting my phone on some hot shit, so now you gotta speak up. So what's up? Like, nah, but this is in a group chat between me and Tamaya. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, I don't care. I'm gonna address the situation anyway, anytime. Tamaya hop in the chat. She's like, wait, what's going on? Da, 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 da. So then Ari finally speak up, and she's like, oh, Elijah said that da, 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 and this, that, and the third was said. And I said I was home, and I said I was ugly, and da, 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 da. And I'm like, Ari, you really crying right now because you think I called you ugly? Because, like, I don't mean crying like crying tears, but you know, like crying like you bitching. Like, you really crying right now because you think I called you ugly? And I told her, I'm like, I've called you worse to your face, bro. You think I said ugly. You don't know for a fact that was said out of my mouth. You don't know anything. Like, you just assuming that what he said was correct. Knowing that I just told you earlier that I stopped talking to him because he was homeless. But okay, we're going to believe everything that comes out of his mouth. That's cool. Granted. Whatever. But on top of that, You sent your friends to text me for what? If there was an issue and you bold, what's up? You brave, what's up? I'm not scared of nobody, bro. I'm not scared of nobody. Big, small. It don't matter. We gonna fight, bro. You catch your period, I catch my period. Maybe you don't, because maybe you might not be able to have kids. I'm sorry. But you bleed how I bleed, bro. If I cut you, you gonna bleed. If you cut me, I'm gonna bleed. It's just that simple, bro. You bleed how I bleed. You bleed blood, I bleed blood. That's it. So I'm like, now I'm getting mad because it's like, first of all, this is not how you address a situation with someone that you claim is your friend. You don't send your other friends to text your friend. And on top of that, it's like you sent a friend that I had no relation to. Like, not somebody that, you know, is your friend and I know through you, but I'm cool with, and now I'm friends with them because, you know, you introduced us to each other or whatever. No, we didn't think about doing that because it's a few friends like that we had. We had one named Cece. We had two named Cece, actually. We could have had a few of the friends that you introduced me to text me and speak on your behalf, but instead you chose the bitches that I did not know, and you sent them bitches in my inbox with some crazy shit. So now I'm coming at you on some crazy shit because off rip, that's not how you address things. Anyway, now I'm arguing with her. But mind you, this is already after my surgery, so now I'm on crutches. This is like my first week of the surgery. I'm on crutches or whatever. And then Ari played herself, and she's like, you know what? We gonna come to your house tomorrow to fight you. I'm like, we, bitch. Who the fuck you talking to? Who you talking about? Who's we? Let me know. Because I have all y'all bitches shot. This is YouTube, but my family don't play about me, bro. I'm on crutches, and even if I wasn't on crutches, if I say the word, they gonna do it. So, like, what? We who? Coming to fight who? Who's on crutches? On what? Stitches in my foot, and you what? You dumb. Yeah, that's what you was. You dumb. So Tamaya came to my house. We was like, you know what? Cool. Y'all, you gonna pull up and we got something for you. She pulled up because she thought she was brave once again. Even if I showed her all the proof that the nigga was lying, she still was just trying to argue because she felt dumb. You know, when somebody feels stupid, but they don't want to admit that they feel stupid because it's like they're gonna look stupid. So she didn't say nothing, like nothing at all. Like, she was like, you know, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. She didn't apologize, no nothing. So I'm like, now I got something for you. So she pulled up the next 2 days or the next day or some shit like that. She came with the girl that texted me. She came with the girl that texted me. The girl that texted me, she apologized. I don't even care about none of that shit. I don't care about being grown, leaving details. I don't know. She pulled up and she apologized because I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you to talk to me like that, bitch? Don't ever in your life, ever. Like, certain things I let slide, but the way her friend was talking to me, don't ever in your life think that you would talk to me like that, bitch. Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Friend or not? Is you stupid? She apologized. So now Ari and Tamaya got to fighting because Tamaya was just like, yo, I'm not having that. Because at this point, me and Tamaya was best friends at the moment already. Like, we was already best friends or whatever. And Tamaya was like, yo, Ari, real shit. If you pull up with your friends to come fight somebody that you was already friends with, you know me and her not gonna jump you, I got something for you. She was like, yo, bro, you gonna have to fight me at that point. Like, I'm not, like, feel me? She was like, if you pull up with these bitches that we don't know, you can pull up with your friends. Of course, you want to fight and come with your friend. You're not gonna come dolly, even if you do live right around the corner. You're not gonna want to come dolly. So we was like, you know, you can bring the females that we know. Like, you about to bring bitches that we don't know. Like, you got real beef, bro. This is not real beef, bro. This is nothing for you to play with your life over, basically. Like, feel me? And she pulled up with them. She pulled up with the bitches that we did not know. So we was like, you know what, cool. I live on a block full of people that gangbang. So I had my peoples on my block outside posted. I had my cousins pull up posted. So now I got my peoples that live down the block on my block. Now that's like 10, 15 niggas already. And I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about 10, 15 men already sitting in their cars, sitting on the block, waiting for something to go down. Some shit to turn left. I got my cousins in the car posted up the block, down the block. One of them is a Christian. Like, you know, like, I was not playing at all. So now they started fighting. Tamaya and Ari fought. They started fighting at the corner. Fight was whack. Tamaya cannot fight. Ari cannot fight. Neither of them could fight. I realized I could have just fought that fight myself. Crutches and all. I would have won. But y'all know I'm going to put the video in here. I just got to find it real quick. But of course, put the video in here. It might just be right here. You know. But yeah. Insert video. It cannot fight. Like I said, I would have won that fight. Crutches and all. is that fight was whack. Like, it was so bad.
All right, that's it.
But yeah,
Ooh, the V. Wait, no, the V. All right, that's it.
They fought. They started fighting at the corner. The fight ended up at the middle of the block. Then the other friend, some other girl that thought she was bold, wanted to get involved. She pulled up, and she was on some like, oh, y'all was talking about my daughter. Y'all said go watch my daughter. So now I'm here. She pulled up with her mom. Her mom looked like, first of all, her mom looked like a hooker on the street. Like, she was working a corner, bro. Tight ass shirt. She looked fat. Like, her mom was fat. Like, she wasn't fat, but her stomach was fat, and she had on a tight ass shirt. The shirt is rising up. It don't fit. Like, why are you pulling up to fight with your mother? And you as is already like 20 something. Why are you pulling up with your mother to fight teenagers? 19, 18. Ari is 18. Her friend Daisha is like fucking 24 again. I don't know why she's pulling up with these old ass bitches and we like 18, 19, bro. Who the fuck is these old bitches coming for, bro? Because these old bitches will catch one. Drink to that. Anywho, we don't know why you pulling up with these old ass motherfuckers, but cool, we can pull up with them. You can slap them. So my cousins came. One of them drove up to the fight, and they passed me the bag. Not gonna say too much, but they passed me a bag, right? So then shorty, the Izzy girl pull up talking about something. Oh, I was talking about my daughter. So now I want to fight. So Tamaya was like, yo, bro, I literally just fought Ari like 3 times. I'm not about to fight you, bro. You better go back home. You took a whole hour and change to get here. First of all, this is exactly like a whole hour and change after Tamaya and Ari fought. Like, we done went inside. I was already doing somebody's hair. Like, I had a client at the moment and all that. Like, feel me? And you pull up a whole hour and change. I still want to fight. And you look stupid. You like, I just paid for my cab. Okay, you pay for your cab for nothing, and I'll pay for another one back home. You stupid. So when my cousins passed me the bag, I was about to air it out. Everybody dipped off. Everybody spent off because they knew Wagwan. Everybody know Wagwan. Go home, get off my block. But yeah, that's the story time. We fell out over a boy, and after that, me and Ari never spoke. Me and Tamaya, we was cool for a few until she pulled that little move with the little hooker story time, stripper story time, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like that. But yeah, that's it for this story time. If you like the story time, leave a thumbs up, comment, share, react, whatever. Toodles.